Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Ilyas bin Sofi with my trade number of 307111. In today's video, I would like to talk about the means behind flowcharts and with its example. So, the question is, what is a flowchart? A flowchart is a diagram that depicts a process, system, or computer algorithm that are widely used in multiple fields to document, study, plan, improve, and communicate often complex processes in clear, easy to understand diagrams. Flowcharts, sometimes spelled as flowcharts with the space in the middle, use rectangles, ovals, diamonds, and potentially numerous other shapes to define the type of step along with connecting arrows to define flow and sequence. They can range from simple hand-drawn charts to comprehensive computer-drawn diagrams depicting multiple steps and routes. If we consider all the various forms of flowcharts, they are one of the most common diagrams on the planet, used by both technical and non-technical people in numerous fields. This is one of the examples of flowcharts. This flowchart is based on the TNB electricity bill calculation method. The flowchart starts with a main, then an output quoted so that you know what to type in later. As there will be many variables, we will have to declare each one of them first, such as units, bills, total bill, SST, and KWTBB. To make sure it could run the calculation, we have to drop an input so that we could put in the electric consumption in units. Based on the block, which includes the TNB electricity consumption rate, there are 5 tariff blocks to calculate the total bill needs to be paid. First rank tariff block. This block are charged at a rate of Rm 0.218 per unit. The total amount of 200 units in this block, if fully used, is Rm 43.60 cents. If you use more than 200 units, the next unit will be carried over to the next level, which concludes the units less than equal to 200 and more than 0. If the statement is true, then the units will be multiplied by 0.218, which is Rm 0.218 per unit. Since SST and KWTBB are only applied when a certain rule meets, so both of them would be 0. Second rank tariff block. The electricity usage exceeding 200 units will be tariff in this stage, but limited to 100 units only, where the tariff rate for this stage is Rm 0.334 per unit. If electricity usage is fully used in this stage, the total rate is Rm 33.40 cents. The entire bill if electricity usage is 300 units is Rm 77, which concludes the units more than equal to 200 and less than or equal to 300. If this statement is true, the units will be multiplied by 0.334, which is Rm 0.334 per unit. Since SST and KWTBB are only applied when a certain rule meets, so both of them would be 0. Third rank tariff block. The electricity usage exceeding 300 units will be tariff in the third stage, but limited to 300 units only. The tariff rate in this block is Rm 0.516 per unit. If the electricity usage is fully used in this stage, the total rate is Rm 154.80 cents. The total bill if the usage is 600 units is Rm 231.80 cents, which concludes the units more than equal to 300 and less than or equal to 600. If the statement is true, the units will be multiplied by 0.516, which is Rm 0.516 per unit. Since the rule of the KWTBB is met, we need to calculate the total bill plus the KWTBB rate, which is 0.016 multiplied by bill on the third tariff. Fourth rank tariff block. The electricity consumption exceeding 600 units will be tariff in the fourth stage, but limited to 300 only. The tariff rate in this block is Rm 0.546 per unit. If the electricity consumption is fully used in this stage, the total rate is Rm 163.80 cents. The total bill if the consumption is 900 units is Rm 395.60 cents, which concludes the units more than equal to 600 and less than or equal to 900. If the statement is true, the units will be multiplied by 0.546, which is Rm 0.546 per unit. Since the rule of the KWTBB is met, we need to calculate the total bill plus the KWTBB rate, which is 0.016 multiplied by bills on the fourth tariff. The SST requirements too are met here, so we have to multiply 0.06 to the total of bill on the fourth tariff. The fifth and the last tariff block. The electricity usage exceeding 900 units will be charged at this level, where all will be charged at Rm 0.571 per unit. There is no unit limit in this level, which concludes the units more than equal to 901. If the statement is true, the units will be multiplied by 0.571, which is Rm 05.71 per unit. Since the rule of the KWTBB is met, we need to calculate the total bill plus the KWTBB rate, which is 0.016 multiplied by bills on the last tariff. The SST requirements too are met here, so we have to multiply 0.06 to the total of bill on this last tariff. For the full calculation, we have to obtain the total bill of electricity. To obtain the total bill of electricity we have to add the SST and KWTBB charges into the bill. We have got the calculations that we wanted. Now we have to drop an end to the flowchart.